There we go. Give it a sec. Give it a sec. And we are live, everybody. What's up? Super Milesio here for my lucky seventh episode of Tears of the Kingdom Grand Master Mode. And let's get right into it. Now you might notice my hair is looking extra immaculate today. And that's because I prepared it specifically to film a video, which I'll talk about shortly. Also, bear in mind, it's not looking so immaculate now, actually. I kind of messed it up. Bear in mind that it is a certain holiday that I'd rather not talk about, but just know that it means a lot of people in my area and across the country, as you might have just heard, are blowing up stuff. Even though it's almost midnight, it has been going on for the past 3 hours straight. It's finally started to slow down a little bit, but you're going to be hearing some of that. For the past 3 hours, it has been non-stop, and I am more than a little upset, but we'll talk about that as we go. Today, what are we doing? We're doing the Rito region, and we're just gonna go ahead and go, and then whatever time. Yeah, the dogs are very sad. Yeah, I've been so very sad because I actually got everything set up. I took a shower. I did some blow dryer on my hair to get it perfect, because it usually won't cooperate if I don't. It's kind of messed up now, but it was looking pretty sharp. And I got all my lights set up, sat down in my chair, pulled up my screensavers, and then the fireworks started. I was ready to record this video. And because I have this air conditioning unit, which is very handy in the summertime, but it also means my window is kind of half open with a little screen protecting it, which means I hear everything that happens outside. So right now, and for the past few hours, there have been these brazen men just screaming outside. I don't know, someone needs to teach them that when you're sitting 5 feet apart from each other, you don't need to be wailing everything. Poor Peanut. Yeah, the cats could not care less. I don't even think they know anything's happening. But I could care less. I do care quite a bit. And so guys, we are actually very close to this area. This should not take us long at all to get there. I'm sorry, I'm getting distracted. I can go ahead and check really quick what the next glyph is. I don't think it's nearby here. So we just got, well, that's not a glyph, is it? We just got the show fealty, so the next one we need is shaped like Sonia, and that is probably not anywhere in this area. So maybe we'll get that at the end. Pepper hopped in Daniel's bed and is just staying there. Yeah, Pepper's seen, what, 11 4th of Julys at this point? Nothing crazy. I haven't seen a single firework, but by golly, I know they're there. I haven't seen a single firework this year. And, but guys, what did I do? What did I do while I was waiting? Because I couldn't stream either. I was wanting to stream as well, but I couldn't do it because I was not going to subject you to everything that was going on. And what did I do while I was waiting to play Tears of the Kingdom? I played Tears of the Kingdom. I got on my bed, played in handheld mode for an hour or two on this file. I got all the shrines I hadn't gotten, except for that one. And I just kind of walked around, and I didn't do too much significant. I got a few light roots here. It's just so much fun. I'm not going to do anything substantial off camera until I beat it and we're done with the streams. But, man, I was thinking about tonight about that time we had fireworks and one went off in front of Pepper and she got scared and fled and sad. Yeah, I do remember that as well. That was her first 4th of July. She was very young at that point. You might also remember we set off some fireworks at Lytton Park, and I think a police officer blew their horn or siren at us. And that's all that happened, but it scared us off. Okay, so we're gonna make the rest of the trek on foot here. But guys, the video that I filmed today is the in-person or the on-camera portion of the I Love Tears of the Kingdom video, because I had the intro and the outro to record. Yeah, I was thinking about that too. Yeah, good times, man. There's also some, oh my gosh, there's also some camera footage ring camera, like the doorbell thing. Oh, I thought this was a fallen rug. It's this one. At Andrew's house, when a firework tipped over and almost shot at Christy's face, it missed her by about an inch. I remember tossing the fireworks in the garbage as we hustled to the car. Yeah. I think he just was like, you know, get out of here while you can. Let's see here. So there's 2 towers. Not like the book, which I still haven't read. We read part of it. How far? We read 2 towers, right? Did we finish 2 towers? I'm talking to my dad, because we read some of Lord of the Rings. So which one? Should I go to one of those? I think where we're trying to go is right here. So I'm going to go to the blue tower. But, you know, I'm gonna come here first. So we can't miss all the scenery. But yeah, so I recorded that finally once the fireworks slowed down, but I'm sure there's still some faint noises of those men screaming. We finished the first book and got halfway through it. Yeah, I'm not gonna lie to you. I actually distinctly remember only one chapter of that, and it's when we were on vacation, probably in Florida, and we were all reading it in someone's bed, I forget, but I definitely fell asleep for some of that and woke up, and like, it was fully my fault. I don't think I was old enough or cared enough to appreciate it. I think I would enjoy them if I read through it now. I'm sure I will someday, but it's such a Herculean task. I did that for some books, not usually, but then I remembered, like, sometimes Ava would go off to a bathroom break, and then you'd be asking me, like, well, what do you think's going to happen next? And I had just woken up from a little nap, and I just kind of made something up. No, but like 99% of the time I was very invested in what we were reading. Now, how do I get food? Is this Hearth? No, Verla. Oh, I thought this was where I came to do the quest, but maybe not. I'm gonna surf a little bit. I don't think I got anything too cool while I was playing on my own. I mined some Zonite. Ooh, I do have, at some point, maybe we'll do this right before we go to the dungeon. We need to cash these in, get some more stamina, and then some new batteries as well. So now that means I'm officially done filming everything for that video, and well, recording everything except for the gameplay footage. That's why I'm really trying to get these streams done, son. I'm not trying to rush through it, but at the same time, I'm like, I want to get this video out before Bonanza, which gives me actually pretty much exactly 2 weeks. Not quite 2 weeks, like less than a day of 2 weeks. That made no sense. A day less than 2 weeks. I think I might have been asking you what happened partially to gauge what kind of attention you're paying or to see how engaged you were with what we were reading. Very smart. I'm sure you gleaned a lot from my nothing answers. No, legitimately, some of my favorite books are from when we'd read stuff. I need to go back and revisit some of them. There's one that we read called, like, it was some rabbit named Edward something. That was a brutal book. Oh my gosh. That still kind of haunts me. I don't even remember specifically what happened. Well, I kind of do, but I don't even know if I want to reread that one. Okay, we've got Zelda voice notes going. Yes, so, oh my gosh, Bonanza. Let's talk about that for a second. I'm getting more pumped. They released an overview trailer the other day, which I think was just the direct, which was cut down to like 8 minutes or something, because I don't think there might have been actually 1 or 2 new shots. I recognized, or rather I didn't recognize, like 2 of the clips they showed, so I wonder if those were new, or if I just forgot. Oh, I love this area. I normally like snowy areas are kind of like, to me. They're beautiful, but it's kind of the least engaging to me. But I mean, I love the ship. I love the look of the ship, and I'm really excited to go in there. I don't like this. Okay, and I'm sick of seeing this stupid message on my shield, but whatever. Miraculous Journey of Edward Tulin. Miss Carey read part of it to us fourth. Oh, that's why we read that, huh? Yeah, it didn't really match with what we usually selected. Man, it was sad. I think I suggested 1 or 2 books that we started and never finished. We got like a chapter in because we just weren't feeling it. I remember that one, most of the books I read you guys. Childhood favorites, that one was an exception. Ava suggested it. All of Lewis Sacker's works, I need to go back and reread some of that. Wayside School books, Holes. There we go, fire! But yeah, so Bonanza, less than 2 weeks away. I rewatched part of my video. I made like a 30-minute video recording of my first hour of playing Odyssey. And so here's a fun little thing. I can look when I recorded that. And it was like 4:55 p.m. So that was, I remember this day because I have some of it like actually on video. What happened was, the day Mario Odyssey came out, it was October 27th, 2017. It arrived in the mail at like 8:30 in the morning, right before I left for school. And I begged my mom to stay home and let me play it all day. And she said no, I had to go to school. Understandable. It was a Friday, I'm pretty sure. I know it was. And so, oh, look at that. We got the storm cloud on the map. That's so cool. You think maybe we should grab a shrine or two? Why not, you know? Let's just wet the palate with a shrine. So I had to go to school, but man, can you imagine the anticipation I felt that day of school? Couldn't tell you a single thing that happened at school. I just remember I was anxious to get home. I recorded a little video on my phone, I still have it, of me just talking about how excited I was for it. So school got out at like 4 p.m. of course. I would run home, I'd get home by like 4:05. I recorded that video, got everything set up. So by like 4:55, I was recording this 30-minute Let's Play just to capture my first reaction. Played through that, and I stayed up pretty much the entire night. I don't think it was technically an all-nighter because I was playing and playing and playing and playing. Of course I was, because it was new and exciting. And I don't think I planned to do this. Okay, what's going on here? I don't think I planned to do this, but at a certain point, probably like well past midnight, I was a good way through the game, and I was like, I wonder if I could just beat this. So I stayed up until probably 4 a.m. Okay, what is this? I remember playing this game in Gatlinburg. I did horribly. You dodged these lasers. My friend Malachi got the highest score on that game, and there was like 15,000 or 30,000 like scores submitted. And he had the highest score on the leaderboard, and it was nuts. He just went on the floor and just like skated under all of them. I don't know. Anyways. Okay, how is that hard? Is that really it? I guess you got to keep in mind the Rito area is supposed to be the first area you come to, so I think a lot of what we're going to encounter is going to be maybe a little easy. But yeah, so I stayed up 3 or 4 a.m. I beat the game. I got to Mushroom Kingdom, and of course, like, beating the game is nothing. There's so much more content than that. And I wasn't speed running through it. I was kind of just like getting the, not bare minimum, but okay, what in the world? But like, I would get a handful of power moons, get all the ones that I needed for the story, and then I'd get a few more. How do we do this? And then I would be done. What am I doing here? And so doing that, I was able to get through the game, I guess, in about just under 12 hours. Oh, okay, I don't even know how you're supposed to get that chest. But oh well. And so I'm telling you this because I don't know if I'm going to do the same thing for Bonanza, but boy, wouldn't that be fun. If I get it that afternoon, because actually the thing is, like, I know it was Friday because, oh shoot, I have not been paying attention. What do I do here? I can't do that. I can't do anything. No! Okay, what in the world? I think that would be kind of fun. If I do have camp that day, so that's like my second to last day of work. And the day after, so it comes out the 17th. It comes out on a Thursday, which is, oh, duh. Come on, Link. It comes out on a Thursday. Odd. And so then that Thursday is like an award ceremony at camp, and then Friday is the last day of camp, the 18th. So I do have to go in Friday, but that's not going to stop me. I can get extra sleep the night before, and I might be pulling an all-nighter, because that would be true to the Odyssey fashion. It has been confirmed that it's the Odyssey team, by the way. Not that anybody had any doubts about that. So it's the Odyssey team. It looks like a sort of similar structure. You get a bunch of bananas. You have to get a certain amount, and then you can move on to the next area. But there's still so much more to do post game, or extra stuff besides what you need to beat the game. So I don't know. But the thing is, if I do that, oh come on, the camera. If I do something like that, I mean, I can guarantee you I'm going to be playing for a while. It's just I don't know if the main story, the amount of time, is going to be the same as Odyssey, or if it's going to be a bit longer. And I'm not going to rush through it. But if I get to a certain point, sorry, I'm kind of distracted for a second trying to fix this. This is so annoying. If I get to a certain point during that first sitting where I think I could beat the game, then I will. And I'm going to be streaming. I'm going to be streaming all of my first sitting, however long it is. So if it's 5 hours, I'll do that. If it's 12 hours, that we might have a 12-hour stream on our hands. If my computer and YouTube can handle that. What the... How far am I from where I need to be? Am I already... Oh, I'm north of where I need to be. That's crazy. Okay, so we'll get this last Hebrew region tower. I guess this is kind of Hebrew. I don't know. See, the tower names are not the same anymore. We'll get this tower towards the end. But for now, we're going to make our way to the village. So yeah, we're going to be streaming, because I think that'll just be so much fun. And then, like, if I beat it, I'll have this gargantuan stream to rewatch in the future of just like my entire first like playthrough of the main story. But one thing I have been thinking about lately, I mean, I'm thinking about everything to do with Bonanza right now, but I have a lot of pins on the map. It's gonna get annoying. One thing I've been thinking about is the music. I'm picturing you starting your video with a huge pile of bananas sitting next to you. You know what? That's actually funny you say that, because I was thinking, like, if I do a really long stream, surely I'm going to need to eat something. And I was like, it would be funny if I just had a banana or two next to me. Because that makes sense. It's sustenance, it's easy. That's really funny. But I've been thinking about the music, because Mario Odyssey has such a good soundtrack. I assume that if it's the Odyssey team, they'd recruit some of the same, composers, try to give it a similar vibe. We've heard some from the trailer, and it's amazing. But also Donkey Kong has a distinct musical flavor to it. It's not dissimilar to Mario, but it's more percussive. Kind of makes sense. You have more percussion, more drums, and those things are in Mario music as well. It's just more prevalent in Donkey Kong, I think. So I'm really interested to hear what they end up doing with that. I think regardless, it's going to be awesome. Every YouTuber I've heard, or every person that I've heard who's gotten a chance to play it, says it's like, they couldn't keep a smile off their face. It was that type of game. So I'm stoked. And here we are in Rito Village. Oh, I kind of forgot what this like tune sounds like, because each of these villages have like a remix, a corrupted sort of remix of their theme before you solve the crisis, which I really think that was kind of missing in Breath of the Wild. I mean, not missing, because I don't think any other Zelda game had that either, really. And look, they're all grown up, or some of them. What's your deal? Aren't you grown up? Were you in Breath of the Wild? I think all of you were. Stormwind Arc. Ah, let's hear the song. Why not? Once a god fell from heaven, stilling the Hebrew winds. The heavens grew lifeless just as the air below thinned. With the world in upheaval, we pledge to help the Lord. A line of ships soaring, built as passage skyward. That's a bit of a stretch. The god ascended to heaven, leaving behind an ark. Its winds brought us life, thanks to its great divine spark. There's some fireworks for you. That's what I imagine their voices sound like, by the way. Now look, that is the lore, which is kind of vague in that song. Oh, look at that, bro. That's so haunting. I love when it strikes, when you get into the quest, it strikes and you get a glimpse of the ship, and that's the type of thing that I love. Just seeing little fleeting glimpses of something scary. Jeez, you hear that? I'm sure you guys hear that. That is ridiculous. It's past midnight. And you know what? They've been going off since last night, and they're gonna still be going off tomorrow. You know it. Gosh. Anyways, listen to them listen to that. That's so funny. But anyways, the story, it's not super explained in that song, but the story is a Zonai fell from the heavens. What's wrong, Cots? Oh, this is an inn? No thanks. What happened is, a Zonai fell from the heavens. I thought I got that shrine. Oh, I did. I just didn't do it. I need fish, though. And couldn't make it back up to their home in the heavens. So the Rito helped them by building a series of ships that they could use to bounce up and up and up into the heavens. Kind of interesting. And then the Zonai was so thankful that they gifted the Rito with the Stormwind Arc, which is that giant ship you see. Pretty cool. And then it disappeared for 10,000 years for some reason, and none of the Rito believe in it. So, quite a gift, if you ask me. It flows a little better in the original Rito-ish. Yeah. We sell warm clothes. I haven't sold in a minute, bro. Ooh, I think we do gotta sell some diamonds, y'all. I have been wanting to save them to fuse, but can't do that every time, you know. They nerfed everything in this game. Honestly, I'm pleasantly surprised you didn't start at the end of June this year. Yeah. Yeah. It's... As soon as those fireworks stands show up, people will be wanting to do it. Nah, it's not worth it. I don't know. I looked at my original file. I had like 13,000 rupees. I don't know what I was doing. I forgot. I probably had some method of getting them, but I've never really sold cooked meals, so I don't think that's what I was doing. But that is kind of the meta right now, I think, to go around kill meese and bears, and then this old man is going to bed. Good hunting. All right, good night, good night. I'll see you soon. Thank you for joining. And of course, they are expensive as balls, bro. Okay, well, I've got pants, okay? That should be... So if I just buy this, I can get level 2, right? Okay, perfect. So that's all we really need, I think. If we just wanted the full set for the set bonus, then we could get all 3, but I think this is going to do us for right now. And we're already at Rito Village, guys. It's been 25 minutes. That's by far the quickest we've made it to a village, but granted we had a tower pretty close, which is also not great. That means I skipped some stuff that they might have wanted you to see, but I have already seen Hestu. I think this is where you meet Hestu for the first time. So if you're going from Lookout Landing, that doesn't actually make sense. That's pretty close. Go from Lookout Landing to here, which most players probably will do that, and then you'll probably go along here, which makes sense. I'm just trying to remember through my first playthrough. I have Heroes Path mode. I can check whenever I want. I meant to look up where you're supposed to get that, and the travel medallions. I need those, but I don't remember where you get all that stuff. Probably it's the depths. I would assume that's where you. which is another complaint people had, and honestly this one I wholeheartedly agree with. I don't like that a lot of what they give you in the depths is just like repurposed amiibo rewards that you'd get from Breath of the Wild. I mean, it's cool that they're actually in the base game now instead of through amiibo, but like if you've gotten them in Breath of the, it makes them infinitely less exciting since we've already seen them in the game. And also I gotta say I don't really like that they're in the base game actually, because the fact that they were amiibo exclusive rewards kind of allowed me to suspend my disbelief when you get things like the Goddess Sword and the Bigoron Sword. Well, the Goddess Sword especially, since that is like, so that's the Master Sword. That was the Master Sword before it became the Master. So how do we have the Goddess Sword and the Master Sword in the same game? It makes no sense. But because it was an amiibo thing, I was able to overlook it. I mean, I still can. It's whatever. I'm not that upset about it. But the fact that they're in the base game now just kind of breaks the immersion even more. So there's my little soapbox about that. Okay. I wonder, I forget what happens if you try to cook a bomb. Do you make a little bomb salad? I think you'll die. You want to try it? No, it doesn't explode. What is it? Aww. I thought for sure that was just going to explode in my face. But it didn't. Alright, let's see what we got going on for real. So this theme is not nearly as dire sounding or tragic. It's just kind of eerie, which I guess is appropriate. It is, I mean, this isn't good. It's a snowstorm and they're running out of supplies, but it is kind of the most innocuous of the threats in this game. They're all pretty bad. So this one is just snow, which is already around the area. It's just they're not used to this much. But again, like, they really want you to do this first, so it kind of eases you into it. Wait. No, take it. A cold breeze coming from my pouch. Don't you be feeling my pouch breeze? Ugh. But yeah, I'm stoked for the music in Bonanza. And the good news is I've got my headphones set up now. That sounded confusing when I said it. I have my setup, which involves headphones now, my earbuds, so I can experience the music fully while I do this Let's Play thing. Whereas before, I'd actually have to turn down the volume. Oh my word, guys, are you serious? I'm gonna have to stop complaining about it, just because that's gonna get annoying also, but my God. I know what some people are gonna say, it's like, it's one day a year, let them have it. It is not one day. I promise you it's gonna be tomorrow, and probably the next day, and the next day. And I don't care that it's one day a year. At least just say, it's not even the day anymore. It's actually July 5th now. So technically they're overstaying their welcome. Here we go.
That's not fair at all.
This plaza has been named after Rivali.
Let's let Zelda talk.
It's said that he boarded the divine beast from here the day the calamity began, and for that reason, and in his honor, it was given its name. The fact that the design on the ground has been carefully maintained and unchanged for 100 years shows the immense respect the village holds for their legendary warrior.
Yeah. That is interesting timing that they have that trigger when you trigger the cutscene. I guess...
Checking out that huge cloud wouldn't be hard. I could even do it alone.
Tulin's voice, it kind of has...
We don't do anything.
It has to grow on you.
The village... Is that you?
Well, you can't tell with that mask on.
It is you! Link!
He is cute. He's endearing. The voice just, you have to get used to it. He kind of sounds like a Dora cartoon character or something. There he is. It is an interesting juxtaposition between the Zora in the Rito, because the Zora lived so long, like Dorephan, Mipha's father, it's Mipha's father, 100 years ago. He's still alive, and yes, he's like retired, but he doesn't look all that old. He's just too old to be king. So he passes on the crown. But like the Zora live hundreds of years, so 100 years ago for them is really not that long. It's like about a generation. Whereas the Rito, Rivali is now this legendary, like almost, yeah, the champions are almost myth to them at this point because they live so much shorter, which is weird. As long as you still think you can take on my little chick. Bruh. Scouting trip? Ain't not gonna be no scouting trip with this crap going on, bro. Well, what is? Oh, so that... Ay, ay, ay. Well, Kate hasn't joined yet. That's interesting. She might be asleep now. She's got a sleepover with a friend today, which has been another source of noise, you know, propagating throughout the house. So it's been all over. It's been a little, dare I say, overstimulating today. Huh. Wait, what? Okay. I thought you said tomorrow. I was like, what? So he's the elder now. And I thought that meant Canele, or whatever his name is. Canele? Hearth. There is Hearth. I knew that. Got the 2 bonfires. I don't think that this quest is that long. But again, it's all a little hazy. Canele is not dead. I thought that meant he was kind of dead and they were glazing over that, but he is at the flight range, which is very sweet. I guess we could go visit him. Yeah, we'll visit him real quick. Why not? I mean, it's not as short as the Rito quest in Breath of the Wild. That one is just like, it's almost like they forgot to add anything to that one. Like all the other ones have at least like one or two little paths that, or extra little things that you have to do before you can get into the Divine Beast. Like the Zora one, you don't have to go kill the Lionel, but it's, I mean, the whole path up to Zora's domain is kind of more involved. You can sneak in, not sneak in, but you can bypass that by like flying from up high and then, oh look, what could that be? But the whole Lionel thing, if that's like one of the first ones you do, it's likely you will have to go up the mountain to get shock arrows, because you probably won't have any yet. What could that be? I don't know. Not interested, though. Ooh, what do we got here? This still looks like, I think, a Captain 2. Yeah, it's a Captain 2. Oh, don't have a picture of a blue bokoblin. Or a black bokoblin. Let's fix that. Doodle-dee. Yeah, so the Zora one, it's a little involved. Not too bad. Just the rain makes it kind of tricky. Death Mountain is pretty, you gotta go rescue Yunobo, then you gotta go up Death Mountain. That's pretty arduous. I mean, that is kind of the Divine Beast entrance quest. And then the desert is the longest one. You gotta do the Yiga thing. I mean, you gotta do a lot. You gotta do the Kara Kara Bazaar, then the Yiga thing. Wait, what? Oh, no wonder I'm not doing any damage. God. That's horrible. And then the Rito village, like, you go up to the village, you talk to the elder. He says, hey, go over to the flight range and talk to Tiba. And you go 2 feet away to the flight range, talk to Tiba, shoot a couple targets, and then he immediately believes that you're legendary, and then you go fly straight up to the Divine Beast. I mean, it really is like they just forgot to add the rest of it. That's what I mean when I don't understand Oh no, I heard it too late. No, shouldn't have gotten hit there. That's a royal broadsword. I need to get that. We're gonna do better this time. When people say like granted, not that many people I've heard say this, but I think Skitty said it in their video that like they liked the Breath of the Wild quests more, like leading up to the dungeons, and I'm like, wow, I just don't get that. I really don't. I try to respect it, but I don't understand it. And if only everybody could go about life that way, then, well, maybe that's a feathered edge, not a royal broadsword. Yeah, dang it, I got all excited for nothing. Okay. These black bokoblin horns are decent, but I'm itching to get a silver, you know? I wonder when they're gonna show up. Can't be that long. I'm sure I can find one somewhere, but... Whoa, come on now. Also, the way they handle, like, enemy health in this game is so weird, and I wish you could see it, because I hit a red bokoblin with a sword that did, like, 30 damage, and it did not kill him in one hit. And, like, red bokoblins are supposed to have 13 health. And I hit him with a 30 sword. And he still had, like, a good chunk of health left. So I don't know how they're doing that, but it's very strange to me. Ah, shoot. This is so cumbersome. I do like that you can fuse with things that are laying around on the ground, and, like, I would say 80% of the time it works great, because the stuff is sitting there, and it also allows them to do, like, bigger stuff, like the spike balls or the talus hearts that you wouldn't... Why does that shield have a bite out of it? Or is it just in the snow? Okay, it's just in the snow. I thought that would be funny, though. I like that that's the mechanic. Or I like that that's an option, but I think it would have made so much more sense to also have an option to, what is it? Okay, what's the strong wind? Ooh, but that one's strong. It's got an attack up on it. Not bad. Let's make another Black Boko Reaper. I think these are going to be our go-tos for now, just because they're prevalent and decent, but we're going to need to have something stronger pretty soon. Use that for now. Okay, let's move on here. Nah, I don't think I want any of that. I feel like, again, yeah, I think since this is like supposed to be your first one, I don't expect to find too much strong around here. Granted, I think the enemies could still be stronger than they would be if this was your first one. Come on. There we go. No, but I think it would be great to have an option to fuse, like, entirely within the menu. I think I've already said that. That way you wouldn't have to just drop stuff like an idiot. Although that might also be, like, an intentional, like, element of the difficulty where you're in the middle of a battle. It's a little trickier to fuse on the fly. You know? Okay, I'm gonna do better here. These guys with the flame emitters are... What the... Okay, somehow I'm also not doing great on arrows. Oh my god. I'm like one hit away from dying. Especially with if this flame jerk keeps doing this. Oh my god, I hate them. Oh, how did that not kill me? Okay. Okay, I needed to do that. Kill that guy, he's the biggest threat. But that archer is also bad news. I don't even know why I'm bothering with these guys. They're probably not worth it. Thought I was doing alright on arrows. And bomb flowers, my gosh, I'm not doing so well. Oh my god. Seriously? Alright. Alright, I don't think I'm gonna kill him. I don't think it's worth it. Getting too distracted. Hey, Jamie's here. Oh, Trick Runner. Trick Runner, where you been? I thought I had some peace for once. Kate, why am I streaming so late? Because you think I was gonna stream during the onslaught of explosives going on outside? No way, it's bad enough right now. This works as all down. Neck. Why are you named Neck? Did I already get that one? Yes, I did. Yeah, we are pretty incredible. Oh, this is Hearth. I remember you. You were the one who built the stuff. Oil jar. Dud, you see Journeyman too? Oh, we got the whole squad. You guys like to join streams late, don't you? What time is it where you guys are located? Because I remember you guys were watching me beat the game at like 2 a.m. So maybe I should do more streams late. Legend. Oh, here it is. Oh, what? Yeah. So here's the story I was telling you all about. They built him the stuff. It's 10:30? Okay, so it's 2 hours earlier where you are. Interesting. Well, did you all know that I've been streaming this and Breath of the Wild for like the past 3 weeks? Amali. Yeah, well, I don't think we'll need to cook anything really. Hello, Hearth. You got that side sweep that I had going on for a while. Happy birthday, Merry. All right, yeah, that's enough of that. It's not 4th of July anymore, by the way, for me. It's past midnight, so I'm all done. Okay, bonfire at the mouth of the cave. Got it. Here is South Summit Cave. Its entrance is marked with another bonfire. Well, it's probably somewhere up here, so let's check that out. All right. After we beat this dungeon, I expect it'll be around the 2.5 hour mark. I might do a little more. I don't know what it'll be. The next stream, though, tomorrow, probably, I think I will do the Master Sword, because we will have enough stamina to do it. It's pretty cool, isn't it? This area, bro. It's cozy, you know? I mean, it's blisteringly cold. How cold is it? 16? It's only 16F? That ain't that cold. Oh, I also edited the voiceover for that Tears of the Kingdom video I'm working on, and so once you add everything else, I think it'll be just over an hour, because the voiceover alone ended up being about 56 minutes edited, which is surprising. I thought it would be a bit longer since it was 37 pages long, but it was not. Still, I mean, that's pretty hefty. I mean, I wrote 55 minutes worth of talking, which is kind of nuts. I was able to write it much quicker than I thought. The thing about me, maybe some of y'all can relate, for me, starting things is by far the trickiest part of the process. By far. Someone like my dad, and this is where if you follow the Myers-Briggs thing, Zelda hadn't even been on. She disconnected. You know, you have your 4 letters thing, and you know, different people have different opinions about it. I think it like any other method of determining personality, you can't take it too seriously. You don't want to put yourself in a box, but I think it can be a very useful tool, as good as anything else. Some people like Enneagram or whatever. I forget which one I am on that. I know I'm an INFJ though. So pretty strong I. I like to pretend that I'm an E sometimes, extrovert that is. For a while I even said that I was. I'm most certainly not. I'm an introvert through and through, but I do love people. It's always a struggle, but ultimately, like, I am an introvert. I very much have to gird my loins for any sort of social interaction, which is reasonable. But as you can see, I love interacting with people. I love talking. It's just I'm in the comfort of my own home and chair right now, so I'm utmost comfortable. The N and the F, I'll just glaze over those for now. But the P and the J, actually the N and the F, I usually score pretty much down the middle. And where the heck am I going right now? I said Heber South Summit Cave, right? Yeah. So Heber South Summit is here. So maybe there's a cave up there? Or maybe it's there. So if it's not up here, we'll go up there. And there's nobody here anymore. They said one thing and then they dipped. Or maybe it's there. But basically, the J is the other thing that I scored really strongly. Actually, I do score closer to the middle with I and E, just because I do love people so much that it influences it, but I know I'm an introvert. The J is the one that I score really strong J. And I'll just sum it up, dumb it down, or water it down and say that you can say that if you're a strong P, perception, you enjoy keeping things open. You enjoy starting things. You might have a lot of branching things going on at once. That's not untrue with me. In fact, with a lot of things like psychology, philosophy, religion, I tend to keep a lot of things very open, like not making up my mind about stuff, kind of just going with the flow, seeing how I feel. But when it comes to like my actual life, my actions, my day-to-day life, I'm about as J as it gets. For me, it's like, oh, I thought I had 76 arrows. I didn't even see the 1. Somehow I didn't see the 1 earlier. No, okay, we're actually doing fine. You know, a J really likes to have things nailed down. As soon as you can make a decision about something, you will. It's called judgment. You will make a judgment. You will go. So when it comes to, like, say, passion projects, if you're a strong P, you will enjoy starting things. Like, that's where you find the most fun, is just starting. So, like, my dad constantly will start things and then never finish it. And I don't mean that in a disparaging way. Like, this is also what he will say as well. Or sort of just leave a lot of things hanging, move on to the next thing. For me, and I have done that before, but it's usually not because I enjoy that, it's just because I learned that something was not going to work. And, like, again, this is all Icicle Club. What the heck? This is all oversimplistic, of course. I do think I have elements of both. Absolutely. But for me, like, 90% of the time, if I start something, I've got to finish it. And not only do I got to finish it, but, like, as soon as I get past that hump of starting something, working on a musical project or writing something, the rest of it just goes, man. It just spills out of me in perhaps a less gross way than it sounds. And that's just how it goes, you know? And I was sort of, so sometimes I'll just be tossing around an idea for a while, like, man, and I'll be in kind of a rut. But then as soon as I can, like, commit to starting it all just falls into place. I think I'm going a very wrong way here. Or maybe not. Maybe I am supposed to go. No, I'm past the summit. What's happening? Okay, I think I'm gonna try and go back down here to what I might have missed. Bruh. Oh my god, I freaking hate you. That applies to everything. Essays, again, music projects, whatever the case may be. You can get it started, you know, I can get it going. I would say what I do tend to do a lot, which is start not finish, is just like, I have a lot of hobbies in my life. Oh, there it is. Maybe? Could this be it? I think this might be it. There is a fire. So like, some of them will stick more than others. Some of them have historically throughout my life been pretty significant, like the balloon thing. That could have very well been something that I did for a week or two or a month, and then I just let it languish. But luckily, like, I was able to follow through with that and actually make some money from it, do all that stuff. But now I would say that's not something I actively work on, of course. Like, I do gigs like twice a year when I can, but that's not like a active hobby. I don't think you could say that. Then there's plenty of other things, like, I hate to say it, even like astronomy. Like, I still love astronomy, absolutely. In fact, I've been trying to find a good night to go look at Saturn. Tonight might be the night, since I'll be up late anyways. Stop disconnecting. My gosh, my phone. Maybe it's because I keep going to the home menu. That could be it. Yeah, I think that is it. You know, so... But, like, I had the telescope. I was obsessing over it for days and weeks, and then slowly but surely I sort of just... Oh, is this... Okay, where is this place I'm trying to go? This is ridiculous. What? Heber South Summit Cave. Bro. I'm at the South Summit. I know it. You know, that kind of happens with me. I get these obsessions. Depending on what it is, sometimes it'll just kind of wither and die. And I've just gotta, you know, deal with it. Oh my gosh, here it is. How did I miss this? And so I do have to be careful about what I pour a bunch of money into, lest I lose interest in it. Here we are. I do remember this. Hi, Eliza. Eliza. I hate that song so much. I'm sorry. I'm not sorry. Oh, probably should have listened to what you said. Burn, baby, burn, baby, burn. Uh-huh. Bro, that sticky lizard, he kamikazed. Where's Tulin? Bro, these brambles, get out. Is that something? No, I don't think that's anything up there. Hut? Hoot? What was I even talking about? Sadly, I don't remember. Okay, so surely there's something down here. Oh, shoot. That could have been bad. Bubble frog? No bubble frog. Just ore. Or, you can ore. Oh, I can use this. Flint. Okay, that was not special. I don't know why I've been thinking about Ganondorf as well lately. I'm so excited to fight Ganondorf again. His design, man, his design. I love it. I wish I could pull that outfit off. Like, he is yoked, dude. He is buff. And the way he moves in those cutscenes, I didn't get to talk about it yesterday because Kate was just talking up a storm during that cutscene, kind of distracting me. but like his design is so cool, and the way he moves, it's like kind of jerky in a way, but not in a like a bad way. Like it's not poorly animated, but just his strength, you know. What is happening? Got some glowing fish. I don't know if these are important for upgrading, but you know, might as well get them. And look, you can always chuck a few lemons in the water if you're having trouble catching stuff. Nobody's here. I keep seeing people like flicker in and out. I don't think we'll be seeing Kate very much, since she's probably a little too late for her. But that's alright. I honestly kind of needed a little bit of a quieter time, as much as I can muster with everything going on. Alright, let's go and do that. We got our booble frog. Yoink. Got him. Ouch. Didn't mean to do that. Where am I trying to go? I don't even remember what she said. Am I looking for Tulin right now? Probably am. So here's how I think generally, or like broadly, how the rest of this these streams are gonna go. So today, obviously, we're gonna do the Rito Village, and then maybe something after that. We might go by Terrytown, because why not? Or maybe not. I don't know. We might do a little bit of Hateno. We'll just see what we feel like. Nothing too substantial. Next episode is gonna be another in-betweeny, because like after this, there's only one more. I keep saying that. There's 2 more dungeons after this. I keep forgetting about Minoru. And we need 10 hearts for that. We've got some work to do. I guess it won't be that far. I have 6 right now, so 4 more. We're gonna get 2 from dungeons. No, yeah, 2 from dungeons. So then, I guess only 4 more shrines should do it, since I have 2 upgrades in my belt. I need 1 more stamina thing, and then I'll start getting hearts after that. Okay, so he left Hebra. He went towards the lone cedar tree on Tolanto Peak. Oh, so that's where we go meet him. Yep. So he's an idiot, basically. That is rather sad. Well, thank you for that, whoever you were. Right. So, sorry, I keep just checking my audio since now nobody's in the chat to like tell me if something's gone wrong. Gotta check myself. Who could this be? It's almost like I feel the warmth of, it's almost as if someone's standing right here. But I don't see anyone. Like right here, it's almost like there's somebody there. Huh, that's funny. Okay, Tolanto Peak. Boom. How could I mess this up? Famous last words. So, after next stream after this, tomorrow, it'll be another in-betweeny, so we're going to get the Master Sword. So that'll be the main thing of that episode. But then also, we'll maybe do more substantial things. So maybe we'll do most of Terrytown. Maybe we'll try to do the mayoral election. That could be a fun little quest to do. And then, you know, spend the rest of the time just getting light roots, looking around the depths. Maybe we'll do a few of the Master Koga things, wherever those are. Get a few of the important items, DLC stuff, not DLC stuff, stuff that was DLC, Traveler's Medallions, all that stuff. I'll look into all that. So that'll be the next episode. Then after that will be our Gerudo episode. So we'll do the desert quest. Then we'll have another in-betweeny. Huh. Where I don't know what we'll do, who knows. And then we'll do Minoru's quest. And then we'll probably do one more in-betweeny. as like our final one to like prep whatever else I feel like doing before the finale, and then we'll have the finale. Last minute prep, and we'll go straight to Ganon, Dorf, and do all that. And last time, with some prep, doing Hyrule Castle, Phantom Ganon. Or actually, I guess if you follow the sequence of the game, this is where it kind of gets confusing. Then you're supposed to do Hyrule Castle before Minoru. Then you fight Phantom Ganon, and then the game tells you to fight Minoru. So I guess that will be included in our Minoru stream. There's definitely an enemy in there. I can see his little shadow. Look at that. That's so cute. That's so funny. And I'm not interested. So I guess then Phantom Ganon and Minoru will be its own stream, and then after that we'll do the in-betweeny, and then we'll do the final. So that actually might be shorter, because with Phantom Ganon, Hyrule Castle, and Final Battle, that stream was like 3.5 hours or something. So then I think that it won't nearly be as long then. So how many more is that? Not including this one. We got tomorrow, in between Gerudo, in between Minoru, in between finale. So after today, there'll be 6 more streams, I think. That's doable. We can do that. So 1 per day will be done by next Thursday. It's reasonable. And maybe I'll even try and be crazy and put 2 in 1 day or something. Bow napper. Not just yet, Tulin. It is very hot in my room. Oh gosh. Did you know? Oh, thank God, bro. We finally get the most useful sage. I think we're gonna have him on all the time until we get into a battle, then I've got to turn him off, which will be annoying. Wow. I love that. That's gonna be so of use. Get out. Wow, that was difficult. Nice catch, little boy. Yeah, that was really hard, huh? Oh no, whatever are we to do? Are these actually always blue? Or would these... Okay, there's 2 reds and a blue. See, look at that. How much damage does my spear do? It should do 21 damage, but he's still alive. So they upped their attack. Or, not attack, their health. Very interesting. That bow broke, so we'll take the falcon bow. And why don't they let you see it? It's so frustrating. We did it. Loissimo. Here we go. So yeah, this was my first one, and on my first playthrough, this, you know, I hadn't experienced any of this, so I wasn't that weird. Then it got old pretty quick. Come to me. Look at Mr. Bangs. Well, Warwick has a flock. See all their little isms that have to do with the animal they are? Okay, she zoomed above the cloud. See, like these, they just mention this weird ghost Zelda. I wonder if you actually see her in this one. Because in Sidon's Quest, we didn't see her at all. And then Yunobo's, you see her a lot. I think you definitely see her in the desert as well. And then you go to some of the stables, and like there's a few, like there's those naked guys that said Princess Zelda told them to be naked. That's the thing, man. We really need to explore the surface more. There's so many things you miss because it's so easy to just skip everything. Let's do that right now. We need, after this, we need to activate the Lucky Clover Gazette, which I don't remember where that is. I feel like I got some sort of note about that, though. Did I? Spotting Spot. Oh, yeah, I forgot about that one. Genly. No. Oh, wouldn't be it. Ooh, that one's cool. We should do that. Token of Friendship. I'm trying to see if there's any... No, we'll find it later, I guess. What am I trying to do now? I'm sorry, guys. Okay, and here we go, guys. We're going up to it. So, is that where you want to go? Yeah, I guess we need to get to a good stopping point. I do want to do a few things before we get into the dungeon, but for now, we'll just press on. Oh, it's so cool. Thank God for that. Come on, Link. Probably didn't save us that much time, actually. Maybe it did. Oh, look at that. Nah. Sorry, Zonite Sword. See, that's what I mean. That's kind of a lame item at this point. Why do I keep seeing updates in like my viewers and nobody's saying anything? It says 0. It still says 0, but I keep seeing the little bar go up and down. Man, I definitely did not go for stamina as... Whoa. Yeah, not really worth it, I don't think. Yeah, I think I'm gonna skip them. Oh, look at that little idiot. Oh, I got Tulin now, I keep forgetting. I can use him. I thought that one was different, but I don't think he is. Man, I've talked a little bit about this, but I need to talk a little... Oh, barnacles. A little more about the mechanics of Donkey Kong Bonanza, because I'm super excited based on the look of it. It's gonna be an interesting thing, because in Mario Odyssey, you had this really interesting moveset that's pretty versatile, you know, with the cap, but and all these capture mechanics that are each like pretty localized. Like, I think some people thought they would be a lot bigger scale, but in reality it's kind of like, yeah, you'll be presented with exactly the capture that you need in the place that you need it, and you'll be a Bullet Bill for a few seconds, or you'll be a Potaboo for a few seconds. It's not like, oh, you can play the entire game as a Hammer Bro or a Frog. Like, it's very circumstantial, intentional. It's streamlined, and I like that. But it's not like you can really branch out that much. You pretty much have to use whatever the game provides for you. But with Donkey Kong, it's like you ostensibly have Huck. I was getting Huck and Hearth confused, I think. But now I remember. Why is he the only one that can do it? He just proved that he sucked. He couldn't even kill... He couldn't even kill an Aralphos, bro. I did it again. Aracuda, not Aralphos. Okay, here we go. He's so useful, dude. Look at that. It's all coming back to me. This is so cool, because, like, it's so turbulent for a while. It just gets louder and louder and louder, and then you get to the top. Oh, you guys will see it. It's going to be so great. But Donkey Kong, ostensibly, you have these like bonanza up power-ups or whatever you want to call it, transformations that you can seemingly use anytime you want as long as you have the energy, the Bonandium energy or something. So it does seem like that lends itself more to creativity, reaching places in a crazy way. Also, destroying the terrain is kind of wild. I really don't know how that's going to play out. I assume there's got to be limits to that. Like, you can't just destroy the entire island. And I think it all regenerates when you leave and come back. So, like, I don't think there's a chance that you'd, like, ruin something. Soft lock yourself or whatever. You know, but honestly, like, his moveset, like, he can climb everything as well. And there's no stamina meter. There's nothing. He can just do it. So the only and people are just going off about all these theories. Now look, I honestly, I know I'm a fake fan, but I never played the original like SNES Donkey Kong Country series. I've started with Country Returns, and then Tropical Freeze, and that's kind of, you know, where I'm at for the most part. I did play Jungle Beat actually. This is so great. I love it. Oi! So we can bounce on these ships here. Come to me. I've been waiting for you. Oh, we're about to get a glimpse of it. I can see it. I can see it. I can see its little shadow there, dude. Holy crap. Look at it. That is unbelievable. I'm not gonna lie. Like, I felt the chills emanate through me just then. I don't even think I got chills until I played this and I saw like Zelda's Draconification and all that stuff. Oh, here we go. But look at that, man. I just love that.
I traveled here on a quest to cleanse evil, and Sonia has accompanied me. However, I had not considered how challenging it would be to traverse this path. If I had my sister's power, I could perhaps move this vessel.
See, this is brilliant because you get these little glimpses of it and it just builds up this like ominous feeling behind it. So we gotta go. And this like, this hum in the background, it's just sublime. I need to stop geeking out, bro. I don't remember what I was talking about. Oh yeah, so, you know, Bonanza, blah, 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 blah. Moveset. And then I got to thinking, all these tangents, but like, think about how much different the philosophy of like a Mario game versus a Zelda game is. Like, in Mario, you're not like, sure, you're getting some like collectible that builds up your power or like builds up the power of something. Like in Sunshine, it brings back the light to the plaza. As you collect more shine sprites, it you know, purges the darkness and then it powers up the shine gate. But like Mario himself, he's not really getting any stronger weapons, or like he's getting different nozzles. A Galaxy, you get power stars, power up the observatory. It's really your environment that you're trying to, you know, enhance. Whereas like in Zelda games, you actually have to power up yourself. Well, it's not just a Zelda thing. I'm just saying how different it is. Like Mario, you're getting a collectible and that is your limiting factor. That's holding you back from some arbitrary thing. But in... Okay, what? How is that a puzzle? In Zelda, your actual strength as a character and your weaponry is the limiting factor. So in some games like Skyward Sword, you've got to actually temper your own spirit and all this crap. In this game, there's some of that too. You know, there's always the heart container thing. That wind is actually pretty useful. Not bad. Oh, I love this feeling. So this is just showing us how this stuff works, I guess. That is so satisfying, dude. I haven't jumped on a trampoline in too long. don't even think I could do a flip anymore, sadly. And so yeah, it's kind of strange. Like, and in most Zelda games, like by the time you get to the end of the story, you're pretty much good to go. Like the game has prepared you to fight the boss. Like it's all coming down to your own skill. In this game, which is much more open, of course, like there's no guarantee that you're going to be strong enough. I mean, you can do it with nothing, but unless you're really skilled, like you gotta actually figure out if you're ready. Get the right weapons. Oh crap. Okay, I don't understand really the puzzle there. You just shoot through the bars. Is that really all it is? Okay, that's weird. What if I don't have any arrows? What do I do? Oh my gosh, bro, my back really hurts right now. Oh. After this, I need to like stretch or something. And then go to bed. Gotta check here. We still work? Okay. Yeah, we're good. Alright. That was that shrine. Quick and easy. Rising Island Chain. And look at us, guys. We are on the precipice of insanity. I don't remember how long the dungeon itself is. We'll find out pretty soon here. And alright, here we go. Ooh, and it's nighttime. That's gonna be a cool view. Should we make it day? I am actually gonna make it morning because I think it was nighttime when I first did this, and I really want to see it during like early morning. Oh, imagine that. So let's give that a shot. I mean, we're in the dense snowstorm, so it's not going to be that much brighter, I don't think. Yeah, it's a little brighter. But when we get to the very top, it'll be bright. Okay, I need to get that in my head that we have Tulin now. Whoa, I think that's still a 2. That's a good picture though. Not that much better. Okay, actually the wind is kind of annoying when you don't want them to fly away. Because then he just blows away and I don't get to harvest him. Dang it. You know I like harvesting. That was stupid. He just said strong wind. Oh, this is so much cool. You heard me. Or you. Give me something interesting. I don't even remember what the soldier threes look like. No, okay, I remember what the 3s look like. I don't remember what the 2s look. No, I don't remember. I'm delirious right now. I don't remember what the soldier 4s look like. I remember what the captain 4s look like. It's like this cool little golden sharp thing. What are you? Yeah. Tulin, you little bastard. Sorry, I haven't been cursing because there's been children on my stream, and I just feel that's irresponsible. But it's just you and me now, so let the potty mouth commence. Sorry, I haven't been. What does commence mean? I always thought it meant end, but I think it means begin. So the exact opposite of what I thought. That's interesting. Come on, why can't I get up? Okay. I guess we gotta go over here. Leave it to me. We got eye kickles. Using our noodle, guys. Using our noodle. I feel drunk. I've never been drunk, so I wouldn't know. But I feel like this is what it's like to be it. Okay, I'm actually tired of this wind. Tired of it, even though he's probably gonna go off the edge anyways. And I don't even really want what you have. I'm doing this one at a time because I don't want him to fall. I've used this thing quite a bit. It is very cool, but I'm gonna go ahead and chunk it. Look at that, that went really far. In lieu, or in I can't speak. In lieu of this? No, that's the opposite of what I mean. In favor of this. See, I'm running out of stuff. I'll just do that because it looks funny. And it's a big old pickaxe. Look at that ridiculous thing. That actually kind of fits nicely in there. Not bad. Oh, I think I know what's happening here. It's the graph is just shifting because the stream's getting longer and nobody's actually joining. Ooh, we got a flux here too. Wait a second. That's the wrong way. Why am I going over here now? I'm so confused right now. Nah, I'm gonna go back this way. But wait. Can I get over here? Come on, Tulin, help me. Oh no, I'm not gonna make it. Shoot. Not even close, bro. Oh my word. Alright, well I'm just gonna die then. That's so frustrating, bro. Sorry, Gotham. Imagine poor Gotham, whoever that is. I don't think Gotham is a person right now. It's just their hot spring. But if that was right outside someone's house, someone just did that, splat. Now you've got to deal with it, you know? That's annoying. So I don't think that's the move. I don't think we're supposed to go over there that way. I think we have to go up here first. Oh, look at that. That makes sense. Ah, stupid camera. Please fix yourself. There we go. Can I make it to the construct now? What? Link, I hate you. Why did you do that? He dove. I didn't want you to dove. Link, oh my gosh. Don't dive again. Oh my god. Wow, wow, wow. What is that? That is just a regular old captain, really? Lame. It's a quick fire. Yeah, that's so weak sauce, bro. Not even a good weapon. Whoa, this is gonna be fun. Alright, let's go ahead and kill him. That's just a 1, dude. That's a flux 1. Lame. I guess we just might as well kill him. There is a flux metal. I think I actually got the flux metal in my original as well. He's just staring at me. Menacingly. Bro, why are you not doing nothing? Alright, let's see how easily we can do this. Nothing, man. Alright, that was pathetic, bro. Come on, do better. I've gotta say, like, I'm killing it with these gyro things. Like, I'm just getting it, you know? Like, look at that. I just snatched it right out the air. Come on, get up, get up. I mean, as cool as that is, you know, I don't know. I don't know if that's really the move. You know what? I mean, I'll do it. I'll do it just because it's cool. But it's probably, yeah, it's going to be weaker. But look at that ridiculousness, bro. That is absurd. Why did they put that? Just, I guess that's the way to do it. Just stick it right on the end. And now, guys, now we move on. Come on, Tulin. He's just waddling behind me. Oh, that person that wanted those shill shrooms, they're going to be doing just fine now. Oh. Okay, where are we trying to go? Boom. And it's already 10 a.m. We've spent quite a bit of time just lollygagging. Whoa! That was crazy. Oh, I think there's a bounty right there. An Aracuda. Let's go ahead and shoot that. I see you. Oh, there's one right there. How did I not see that? Oh, that's so fun. We're going there, guys. We're going there. This is so exciting. Okay, screw it. Now we're going straight to the dungeon. We'll do all our other business afterwards. Yeah. Let's go, y'all. I do need Aracuda eyes. I don't think I'll get any from these just because they're gonna fall. Oh, I do get him. Oh, that's so nice. I love how they do that. They just give it to you. I don't think Breath of the Wild ever did anything like that. That's a break in immersion that I'm fine with. I'm fine with most of them, to be honest with you. Like Link having an alternate dimension inside his pocket. Oh, this is almost unfair. There's just a bunch of... Y'all, wouldn't that be just hilarious if I just threw a bunch of random fish in here? Would it let me do that? Because they're... Canonically, everything in Link's pocket is still alive, which is kind of messed up if you think about it. Oh. Never mind. I thought it was. That's actually kind of funny. I thought they were, though. Definitely like lizards and frogs are, so why are fish different? Like, look at this. And crabs, too. Like any sort of bug. Or frog. I don't think lizards can swim. Yeah, see? Well, okay, the crab's dead. Why am I getting obsessed over this? I don't know. Hey, come here. You don't get to escape. Why is he not... Okay, you're evading me? Well, I'm gonna chuck a lemon. That's what I'll do. Oh my gosh, it takes so long to get it. Bro, give me a lemon. Maybe I passed it. Oh, you know what? I think I only got a lemon in a shrine, so I don't think I have one. Oh, this is making my eyes hurt. So I'm gonna have to use a yellow chew jelly. That's a bummer. Why did I do that? I didn't know it was gonna create a shock that big. Did you guys know that? Why didn't you tell me? Okay, it's whatever. Let's just pretend that never happened. You know what? Y'all can live. That was just such an embarrassing display on my part. That y'all can just go ahead and live. You deserve it. Guys, No scope. Because who needs a scope, you know? I guess if the enemy like despawns like out of... I don't know what the rule is when it gives it to you, because it didn't give me that one. I had to go get it myself. Whoa, what the booties? How did he just... Oh, I forgot, because they'll kill enemies. You gotta respect that. They'll kill me, they'll kill the enemies. They don't like invaders. That's what they're just doing their job, you know? But, you know, we still gotta dispatch them, because nobody does that to Link. Alright, Tulin, you have fun with them. No! Whoa! Oh, that's spooky, bro. That's spooky. Oh my god. Are you kidding me? That was just a raw stick. Why did he do that? Why did that kill me? Dude, I wish my hair could look like this 24/7. It's really not that hard. All I have to do is, like, honestly, it's just, the product, my hair is so, like, thick and just indomitable that I'll put product in it, even, it doesn't matter how much I put in there. It's like some sort of, it's just putty. It's not even like, I get a high hold, it says high hold on it. But, it's just my hair is so thick that I'll put a lot in, and then it'll look fine for like, you know, 30 minutes. And then it'll completely, my hair will just refuse to cooperate for the rest of the day. And so that's why I have to get it frequently cut if I want to be able to maintain a style like this where it actually stands up and doesn't really move no matter what I do, because they actually have to like thin it out when they cut it. All I'd say, like, when I will take a shower and I'll go to bed, I'll wake up and like it's all sticking up in just the worst way, like the way that you don't want. There we go. And so there we go. You know, the way that you don't want. And so then I just kind of give up. Like, I haven't been wearing any product for a while, for like the past week, really. Just been either wearing a beanie or a hat or just dealing with it. But I wanted to look nice for this video, so I took a shower and then I immediately like dried my hair, blow dried, not blue dry. And then I styled it right after it. So it already had some like upward momentum. And it's also still just short enough where it actually cooperates. No, I did not want to die again, bro. So what is that? That's still, it's like a Captain 2. Can't technically eat yet. Here, the other guy is out of range now, so I can eat. I'm making that rule. There we go. I ate. Not gonna be lazy and rush through this, but I'm still gonna mess up. That's a surety. Okay, so you're dead. Oh my god. No, see, we're not... Oh my god, dude. Not the time bombs. Not the time bombs. See, I don't know if I've encountered those on stream. I did a shrine on my own time with the time bombs, and I forgot how brutal they are. Those are nuts, dude. They'll start chucking those like nobody's business. Okay, the other guy died as well. I don't think I got his stuff, though. It's weird. Okay, still good. Going good. I think late at night, honestly, I experienced the least problems because, like, nobody else in my house is really doing anything, so I get all the Wi-Fi to myself. I don't know if that's how it works, but it seems like it. What the heck? So I guess they want me to just use one of these to fly up there. Well, you know, don't mind if I do. That's horrible. Oh, yes, that's what I wanted to grab. Flame emitter. Hope that's what that is. Come on, bro. I didn't even attach that. This is taking a while to get up there. I'm not complaining. And also I'm kind of lollygagging, so that's probably why. But I think we're getting there. We're getting to the final stretch where we get to get on these ships. Oh yes. Guys, we are getting there. Oh. As delirious as I am right now, I think that's only going to make this more epic. And it's afternoon again, so I feel like I want to see this at sunrise. Or at least close to it, so I'm going to make it night again. Screw it, I'm just going to use this. Are you what the heck, bro? That's too much damage for me. So they nerfed all the gems and all that price. No, not back here. But then they made jelly do like 5 times more damage than normal. Okay, screw it. I'm getting out of here. Are they seriously gonna follow me up here? Don't care. Okay, I think they've lost interest. Nope, they haven't. Get out, Link. Get out of it. I'm so annoyed. I'm so done with y'all. That's just too many deaths for what's supposed to be the easiest one. Just because I'm not paying attention. Oh, stupid Link. Okay. Oh, gosh. Yes, dude. I can't wait for this. I cannot wait for this. Okay, so I'm not gonna make that mistake again. Just use a fire fruit like a normal boy, Link. I know it's boring, but it's safer. Some nice little chords there. Guys. And we're off. We're going. We get one little bounce here, and then we're truly going. Probably could have even made it to that ship, but... that is... Oh, we got another shrine way up here. Yep, so here's where we need level 2. Luckily we already have that. Negative 22F. That's pretty cold, not gonna lie. You know, see, it's getting more intense here. And it's gonna keep getting more intense. But then it's gonna... Oh, I'm so excited. And I can properly hear it. I'm gonna get a cooler looking weapon for this environment. Shield is fine though, of course. Oh. And look, the music is intensifying. The instrumentation is brilliant. It's like, it's just bar none, dude. We get the accordion, whatever that is. These like little ostinatos, is that what you call it? Which is typical of like, I don't know, C music. I don't know. Maybe we should go for this one back here. Or maybe not. No, we'll go over here. Leave it to me. Oh, brilliant, dude. Maybe a different shield as well. An egg shield, perfect for the environment, because we're with a bunch of birds. This is epic, dude. Like, this, and this was my first one. And so, like, honestly, like, the rest were great too, but nothing quite matched just the majesty of all this. The epicness. Like, this is so brilliantly crafted. I almost wish they had like a rumble for that. Like, my controller doesn't vibrate for that, and that would be cool to have a nice rumble. We're getting so close to the top. We're about to break through. We're about to break through the storm cloud, guys. I think this might be it. Oh my gosh. Yeah, guys. Are you ready? Let's do it. And the music stops. Oh my gosh. Look at that. I'm getting chills. I'm getting actual chills. And here we go. This is brilliant, dude. Jesus. And there we are. That is amazing. Okay. Now let's see how this dungeon holds up, like, as a dungeon, because I don't remember much about it. So, yeah, let's see. Yeah, that's astute. This is, I mean, look at this, pretty big. Took them a while to build. Oh, so you do actually see her. Maybe we did see her and I just forgot at the Zora quest. Oh. What in the... But in this one, she's not quite as sus as she is in the Unobo quest. Okay, I'm gonna turn off voice notes. Ooh. I like that. Okay, interesting. Yeah, I forgot all about this. Because this was, okay, keep in mind, this was my first dungeon. This was before I knew that they would all work in the same way with the terminal thing. So, and then by the second dungeon, I pretty much had figured out that that's what they were doing.
There are still 5 locks securing the hatch on the deck.
That's...
Use your power to release all 5 locks, and the hatch should open.
It should, but it may not. If it doesn't, we're fucked. But this is like...
Heed my word.
This is my problem with all these male voice actors, that you could convince yourself that they're all the same person. Like, that sounds like the Deku Tree mixed with Daruk, mixed with Tulin, Tiba. Like, it might be the same voice actor as Tiba and Rivali. But that's the problem, is like, you just don't know. They're not distinct enough. Even Matt Mercer did a fantastic job. I think his performance is the... Oh my god, those little bad words. His performance, I think, is the best, but still his It's not his fault. It's just it does sound very similar to like the gruff, like Raru even sounds kind of like, I don't know, like the female characters are say what you want about them, you know, but they're very distinct. Okay, I don't know if this is okay. Nothing. Cool. Okay, I don't think I can do much there yet. And here we are on the ship, y'all. Very cool. So I'm gonna save that one. Let's go over here first. See what's going on. Lots of Aracudas chilling out. Don't interrupt the beautiful dungeon music. Don't you dare. Okay, this spear is toast. Ooh, we haven't got a gnarled long stick. I think that's higher attack. Nice. Ooh, and we can even use that. Why not? Ooh, not bad for a spear. Thank you, Tulin, I suppose. Whatever you just did there. Alright. Stop playing the enemy music. I want to hear the dungeon music. Okay. So we're in. So we've got kind of a Von Meadow-esque theme here. Seriously, bro? Oh. Wait, this is just for a chest? Is there anything else? Yes, I will have that. Do need in there. Maybe this is what you're supposed to do. I don't know. Or maybe I'll just actually take the entrance. Oh, but it's locked. Whatever am I to do? Maybe use an icicle on it. But first we'll come in here. Yeah. Flame Emitter Spirit. Bro, I'm sick and tired of y'all, bro. I just said bro twice. That's how mad I am. Just quit interrupting the beautiful music. That's all I really don't like. Iridescence. Okay, I'm pretty sure we have to use an icicle on the lever, or whatever you call that. Because they done put them right here. It ain't that hard to figure out. That's horrible placement, but you know what? It's gonna work. Look at that. Alright, Tulin, come here and blow this giant, whatever this is. Oh, it's a big old fan. How clever. Come here. We got a gear. Thank you for that, Tulin. Oh, we got some low strings now. And an oboe. Nice. Okay, so those look to be... Yes, those are on lower levels. Ooh. See, like, that's my main problem with this is, like... Now, granted, I mean, I guess you could make the same argument about any giant ship. Like the sand ship as well. But, like, you don't feel like you're on a ship for some of it. I don't know what I'm talking about. You kind of do. I mean, this is not a bad dungeon at all, honestly. I thought, my impression after playing was that, like, mechanically this was the worst one. Just, like, exploration-wise. But maybe I'm just wrong. Maybe I'm misremembering. Okay, so there's something there. that maybe we want to... But how am I going to get to those lower levels is my question. Can I just do something like that? Oh, well, there's a side thing here. What? B1. So I'm at B1. There's a blockade. I don't know what I just said. Okay. Oh, there's something up here. Oh, shoot. Oh, that was so crazy, bro. Okay, I could just be way off base here where I'm trying to go. So maybe, I guess in this way, it's honestly, I think the water temple might be like the worst as far as exploration because it's just so predictable. Like there's like individual like quadrants, you can see all of it, not quadrants. You can see like all this separate areas and it's pretty obvious how you're supposed to get to it. Here we have like, it's almost kind of similar to the fire temple. It's just, it's this giant structure that you kind of have to navigate through and it's a little confusing, you know? Is that open for us? Yes, we can get through here. Okay, let's do that. I've already mentioned, like, I like the feeling of getting lost. Ooh, see, this feels like an underground, like, forest ruin thing. I don't know what I'm talking about. But, like, we did an escape game that was, like, the Forbidden Ruins or something like that. And it kind of had this similar aesthetic. I just love those colors, man. Oh my gosh. Okay, screw it. I never fully appreciated this. The interior of the ship. It's so cool. Okay, I don't know how badly these lasers will hurt me. That's actually pretty clever. Did not see that coming. But also kind of annoying. Okay, I need to stop hitting my sword on the cushion or trampoline because it actually does damage the weapon. Found that out earlier. Okay, so what? So that was frustrating. So if I just activate those, the laser, then what happens? Oh, so it is just that way. So let me just climb on the wall then. Oh lord. Okay, nice. Probably not worth it. It's gonna be like a freaking Zonite. Or a ruby. It's also not spectacular, but you know what? Oh, Link, come on now. Alright, Tulin. Let's get it going, y'all. Alright. Come across here. Oh. Yeah, let's go ahead and go for this one, wherever it is. B2. Maybe we're supposed to come from another way. Looks like Jeff come home. Huh. Okay, I'll come back to that. Confused here. Oh, I haven't been this way yet. I haven't seen a single coos in a while. Man, I'm gonna run out of these fire fruits at this rate. Time bomb in a portable pot. Okay, interesting. Tulin, help me out here. Oh my god, Link. You freaking dingbat. Oh, but we're in here. Maybe that was a blessing in disguise. Not what I meant to do, though. Alright, Tulin, come here. Waddle over. Oh, we getting these out of order, huh?
3 more to go.
I know. Dum, 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 dum. Okay, how do we open those doors, though? Because I don't want to be having to come back around every time, you know? Oh, maybe I think I did unlock the one that was locked before. So we're gonna try that again. And this time, Link, if you die again, like I didn't want you to, I'm gonna kill you. So don't do it. He's gonna do it, I just know it. Okay. That was close. Oops. Oh. That is a 2. Okay. I think I've seen a Captain 3. Nice. Okay, so that opened that pathway. No, I don't want it to fuse with the ruby. Don't fuse with the ruby. No! That's my ruby. Granted, their fuse does take, you know, several million years to activate. They must be on like iOS 10 or something. Okay. Let's come up here. Brilliant. Come on. I see you hiding there. That's the worst hiding spot ever, chest. Ooh. I do wonder if they change, you know, what some of these drops depending on, you know, what stage you are in the game. It's not terrible. I mean, it's not great, honestly, but... Okay, now what good am I in here? Or anywhere? There's not even anything over here. Unless I can make it to that room. Huh. Oh, but I can make it through there. What the heck? I'm confused. Well, there's nothing else in here for me, so... And now I'm there. Wait, no, that's not even... Huh? No. It says there's another room, but there's not. What's the one on that side? Whoa. Whoa. I don't remember this. Did you shoot a cannonball? I do not remember that. That's actually kind of cool, but kind of scary. Okay, let me see what's going on here. Where's this other pathway? Oh, it's right here. I just came this way though. Oh, no I didn't. Whoa, what's this? Oh. Tulin, I have an idea. Oh, that's so clever, dude. I can see some people being stumped by this. It'd be a little silly, but you know, maybe. Wait, where'd the other one go? Could have sworn there's more. There's more here. I mean, it is kind of a repetitive puzzle. You do see it several times, so I don't know. All right, Tulin. Tulin, bro. I wanted you to blow that. Tulin puzzled, but maybe it's not. Or do I just have to turn it to match up with something? I'm gonna just come back. Whoa. Okay, that works too. Don't know. Ah, you. Why do they even bother? Alright, Tulin, let's do it. I don't know why I just wonked. Winked. Wonk. 2 to go. Okay. We gotta figure this out, bro. We got a little more intense music here. Aha, this appears to be something. Oh, I love that. Yo, yes. Oh, that's easy. Alright, Tulin. That's super cool. One left. One left. We only have one. And it's there. Okay. Got this here. Whoa. Okay. It is a two-hander. So, I mean, you know, it's not terrible for two-handed. I guess I'll probably get rid of that. Why not? Shoot. So, I don't actually know what happens if I hit these. Whoa, what? I don't know what happens when I hit those, but I just did. Link, come on, man. Oh, look at, now we got some nice brass. I was also thinking about the juxtaposition between this soundtrack and then Echoes of Wisdom. This is like, this and like Skyward Sword and Breath of the Wild are like the huge side, the symphonic orchestral sounds, and then Echoes of Wisdom is like, and honestly like the Link's Awakening remake as well, but Echoes of Wisdom especially, it's so good, but it's like, yeah, that's the chamber side of things, you know? Like all of that music sounds so much more intimate, like it's right next to you, like smaller instrumentation. It's all grand in this game. And both are amazing in their own special way. And there goes the spear. Wish I hadn't dropped a weapon just now, but oh well. Let's use recall on this. It's like an escalator, but circle. Where the heck am I? Bye-bye. Wonder what I'm gonna do with that diamond sword. Probably not much, but thank you for that. Sorry, I'm slouching a little. My back is just too much. Okay. Okay, Tulin, you got anything for me to stick on there? Just need to connect that, really. I don't think that's gonna do it. Oh, why not an icicle? Because when in doubt, icicle it out. Sounds good. There we go. It's pretty clunky, but we got it. Come here, Tulin, you dingus. If I hold my egg over this fire, will it cook it? Probably would. You can't make a roasted egg, unfortunately. You can only make a boiled egg. You can't make a scrambled egg. It just.
That's it, Link.
You just need, you know, it just makes an omelet. You know, but we need more scrambled eggs up in here. I actually don't even really like scrambled eggs. I mean, I'll eat them. I like them, but by far not my favorite way to eat eggs. My favorite's probably just a lazily fried egg. Just flip it once, flip it twice. And here we go, guys. We are ready to take on this boss. One of my favorites. I really like Colgera. And it's so cool how you fight Colgera in the depths in those like little pits. It's pretty sick. Okay. Let's watch here. Ooh, this is ominous. This music is awesome, bro. You think, Tulin?
Got to take it down.
Where was he hiding away? That thing is massive, bro.
This wind is so strong. Don't get blown away.
Now this is almost like that, the whole, you know, Twilight Princess thing. What's it called? Okay, so that is working. Just making sure. Now the boss itself is not really that difficult, but I still really like it. It looks like you shaved. We got Ganondorf in chat? Yo, Ganondorf, what you doing? I did shave, yes. I hope you are not too unhappy with that. It won't take that long to regrow it. I was just ready to restart, you know? I can't believe Ganondorf's in chat. I hope you don't mind when we defeat you in about a week. So... boom. There we go. I really like this boss. I'm gonna just say it. Thank you. I appreciate it. Said it looks good. So that's where you need Tulin there to dodge out of the way. Now, like I said, the boss isn't that difficult, but I just love the look of it, how massive it is. You will not defeat me, I am the king, I take over Hyrule. We'll see about that. We'll see about that. And that is it. No, it's not. I was about to say, that's way too easy. we got tornadoes. Still should be fine.
We have to stay clear of those tornadoes. Be careful.
Alright, I'll try. Like, the boss is not that difficult, but the environment, the atmosphere, just how huge it is. I love it.
Don't get too close to the tornado.
Thanks, Tulin. I'll try. Oh, the falcon bow. Dang it. It's been such a good bow. Okay, we better switch to something else. Oops. Because that shoots really quickly. I don't know why I did that. It's not gonna help. But yeah, it's not, because of Link's slow-mo, it's really not a hard boss. Oh, shoot. Should wait. Okay. This might be it. Ganondorf, that's what's gonna happen to you pretty soon. Nice, nice, nice. That was a really good experience. Real solid dungeon. I mean, it's short. But it's the first one, you know, kind of. Supposed to be your first one. But even when it's not, like, I think the quest and all of that was altogether very satisfying. And it's all beautiful, my God. Just look at all that. I can't get over it. And I'm gonna go ahead and put on my two rings, and we'll add Tulin to the mix. What's this? All right, that is our 7th heart, I believe. Yep. And here we go. We're gonna watch this cutscene. Of course, my camera chooses now to be blurry. Really? Hang on a sec, guys. I'm sorry. I don't want to lose any of this to the dreaded blurry camera. Please, bro. I mean, how trash does the autofocus have to be that I'm literally right here and it's not focusing? What? I think it's time we hashcot. I think I need to go to bed. Hashtag boycott Logitech. But no, if that was actually true, I'd have to get rid of a lot of my stuff, which happens to be Logitech. Normally have good experiences, but it's moments like these that infuriate me. And no, I've scoured my settings, scoured the internet. I don't think there's any way for me to disable autofocus on it because of my outdated computer, which cannot download Logitech's drivers. Isn't that a tragedy? Oh my God. Oh my God. Are you kidding me? I'm gonna have to bring out my hand, y'all. Focus on the hand. Okay. That might have to be good enough. There we go. My gosh. Demon King, Secret Stone, blah, blah, blah.
My brave fledgling.
I'm so sorry. I'm gonna skip this in just a sec.
I know that voice. It's you. You're the one who's been guiding us?
Yes, I am your ancestor from a time long ago. I proudly served Hyrule's first king. I was a Rito warrior and a sage with control of the wind. Where you fight, the winds follow. I would expect nothing less from my descendant. You make me proud.
That's nice.
Years ago, when the kingdom...
No. No, you see, I already know that, though.
And now you know about the imprisonment.
And that. We'll watch this, though, because we gotta put on our ring.
So it's my mission to fight the Demon King with you?
Yes.
Link! This is so amazing! I can't believe my ancestor gave me such an important mission. And it involves fighting alongside you to save the world!
Ganondorf's playing Breath of the Wild. Which part are you on right now?
If we don't do anything, then the world is gonna be in big trouble. I can't let that happen. I'll do this. I'll happily take this secret stone.
So like, it's moments like these you get to see some of their own personality, which is good. But that old Demon King Secret Stone thing, bro. I almost beat it all. Nice. Oh. That green, bro.
I am the Sage of Wind. Look, check out what I can do now.
Koroks are essential.
Link, hold out your hand.
Dun-dun-dun-dun, bum-bum-bum-bum. And here we go.
I, Tulin, the Sage of Wind, swear to fight by your side until the end.
Here it is.
Take this. It's proof that I'm with you.
Come on, Link. Just show us. Show us the ring. Show us the ring. There we go. Boom. 3 sages strong. And 2 to go. How about that?
You can use that ring to call on my power anytime, all right?
You bet I will, bro.
Okay, let's head back to the village and tell Dad.
Silly little beaky smile. I'm delirious. Well, guys, 2 minutes 18 seconds. 2 hours and 18 minutes later, and we did it. And I haven't heard any fireworks lately. That'd be really funny if they just started again right now. I feel a strange lack of a snowflake. Yeah, that's... And now I get to look at that ship for the rest of the game. Yes. It's all sparkly. Look at that, yo. Look at that. That's great. I love the ship. Yeah, we did. It's mostly me, like probably 99%. Yeah, he didn't even tell them that it was actually going all the way in there. He just kind of did it. Can you imagine? Well, shucks. See, this should have been a little bit more drawn out. I feel like it went by too quick. I do like the sentiment though, like, you know. But I feel like we kind of rushed through that. They were mad at each other, and then they were still mad, and now they made up. It all happened so quickly, but I can fill in the blanks, you know? Right. It was definitely her. Okay. So yeah, they kind of do flat out tell you that it seems to not really be her. So I don't know what I was thinking when I first did this. But anyways. There we go, y'all. So since we've done that, we have one more regional phenomenon. And we're going to do that 2 streams from now. So we're going to have one more in between tomorrow where we get the Master Sword, do some other stuff, and then we'll do the last regional phenomenon, and then we'll do another in between, and then we'll do Minoru's, another in between, and then we'll beat the game. But before we end things off today, I'm getting really tired and I can barely think straight, which is always fun. You know what, since we're in the village, let's try and find the statue here. Do an upgrade. Oh, there it is. That was hard. Do one more stamina, and that'll be all the stamina that we need to get the Master Sword. And then we're gonna start getting hearts. Because I think we need some more hearts, y'all. I think I had a lot more than this when I first fought Ganondorf. But then again, I was playing it all on my own time, like constantly for over like pretty much a week. So even still, I didn't even have a full row though. So okay, so that's all the hearts. We'll get that's all the stamina. So. Okay. Now we have a clean 8 hearts. And we will need 10 for Minoru's quest, so as long as we have 10 by that time. We'll get 1 more from the desert, so that'll be 9, and then I do need to do like 2 more shrines. Easy peasy. Alright, we're gonna get out of here. I'm gonna get this tower here, so I'm gonna go over here. And then I need to find the Lucky Clover Gazette. So where is that? Let's see. Lucky Clover Gazette. Oh, so that's actually really... Oh, okay. That's very close to the village, so we can get that easily. Let's turn back on Zelda notes since we're out in the wild again. Okay, hopefully this tower isn't too difficult to get to. Look at that, we can see the ship now. That is super cool. It even shows it on the map and all the little ships around it. Rising Island Chain. Look how cool that is, bro. Yeah. So we get to enjoy that for the rest of the game. Okay. Oh, so why? Yeah, let's actually... That would be the easiest place to go then. To get to the tower. Since it's way up high, isn't it? Well guys, this has been by far probably the quietest stream, which I don't mind. I needed that, I think. Oh, come on, Tulin. I get it, I get it. Thank you for the evader. Okay. So I'm gonna get out of here, but you know, let's just enjoy the nice view and it's nice and peaceful. Look at all those ships. It's just beautiful, man. Oh, and it's so bright. Hey. But it's so darn good. And look, there's our Demon King geoglyph. We're not gonna get that one yet. But you can see that one, if you do Rito first, it's right there. They're tempting you with that. And that's a significant one. So yeah, that's pretty tricky. Where's the Sonya one? I actually don't know. Oh my god, this is a legendary place to be. Holy crap. Just look at all that. Just forget about it, bro. They did all that. Jesus Christ. I just can't get over it, man. Can't get over it. Look at that. He's grabbing that. Oh, I know there's some ice Gleeoks over here as well. I think maybe in the next episode after we get the Master Sword. Oh, look at that. After we get the Master Sword, maybe we'll try to kill our first Gleeok, guys. I think I can do it, honestly. Might take a few tries, but surely I can do it. I don't have anything that strong, but... Pikida. I have been wanting to just put the cartridge in my like original Switch to see how it compares, because I played this on handheld mode quite a bit on the Switch too. It looks gorgeous, and it's hard to imagine how I could have ever played it, you know, on the original. But I never did. I played Tears of the Kingdom on my OLED handheld because I got the OLED Switch at the same time, actually slightly beforehand. But yeah, I mean, I would play Breath of the Wild on the original Switch all the time, handheld. So, I mean, but going back to that after this, boy, it's going to be interesting. Alright, so we got the Tabantha Tundra and the Tabantha Sky place. Pretty cool. So, I need the Gazette. The Lucky Clover Gazette, which I know is right there. That's where it is. But I kind of want to just see where this Ice Gleeok is. I'm sorry, I think it's called Frost Gleeok. Or maybe it's close to the Gazette. Maybe this is too far north. I don't actually remember. Nope, it is here. Look at that. That is awesome. That is so cool. I cannot wait to fight a Gleeok in 1080 60. Epic. Let's let him get a glimpse of us, and then we'll warp straight back to the kingdom. I mean the village, Rito Village. How close can they see you? Oh, he seed me. Let's just get a little picture of him. That's cool. And I'm actually going to warp away. Even though I'm breaking my rules, I did that on purpose, guys. Come on. Oh, the Gleeok music is so good, bro. Like, honestly, you thought the Lionels were scary, and they were at first for me in Breath of the Wild. The Gleeoks just completely just deuce all over them, man. As far as difficulty. And scary. What's this? Alright, good hiding, Mr. Korok. Yep. Where's my ship? Oh. Let me see that ship. Yeah. It's Zelda. Oh. So I could go on the ship and see her. I'm not going to do that yet. So that means in the next episode we'll have to do the Lost Woods as well. So. Nice. I don't like how it just doesn't move at all, though. It's kind of weird. Look at that. It's incredible, man. Alright. Ah, brother. Oh, it was easy. Yep, I hate you. Ah, nice. So nice. Okay, I think I'm safe to put back on my thingy. And I don't want you. You can drop stuff in the air too. That's a godsend. You couldn't do that in Breath of the Wild. And here we are. We're going over to the Gazette. Oh, we'll help you all later. Oh, Zelda's saying something. 100 years ago, the divine beast Va Meadow soared through the sky, and the Rito champion Rivali was ever quick to celebrate his skill as pilot. Many may have been put off by his bravado, but I found it encouraging. There were often subtle signs that he was someone who worked hard, unseen, to be certain he could back up his bluster. Thank you for that, Zelda. I don't know why she didn't talk, but honestly, I don't care right now. I'm too lazy. This is it now. This is the Lucky Clover Gazette, and Zelda's talking again. I spoke with Gali at Rito's stable, who seemed worried about whether he can keep the stable open, though it sounds like he had an offer to sell it to a newspaper of all things. In any case, Hyrule is all the better with newspapers and stables. Maybe the two can find a way to coexist. Oh, look at that. So they had business trouble and sold it to whatever. So this used to be a stable, and now it's a Lucky Clover Gazette. Ah, you were the owner, huh? Oh, so it was closed because of the storm? Ah. That's cool, man. Well, you know, you tempted me, didn't you? Oh, well, the rain, really? Here we go. So this is another sort of quest here that we haven't started yet. We got Tracy and Penn. Hey, I got a beak too, brother. And an egg on my back. Okay. So you know who I am. But Penn doesn't. See, that's almost kind of funny. I can buy that because Penn's a new character. He just flew up in, you know? But Tracy knows me. Right, so this is where you sort of learn about Zelda being all over the place and doing weird stuff. Yeah, so no one knows you're involved. Sure, yeah. Froggy armor.
Ma! Hey!
Penn just has to wait outside.
Oh.
Every stable, huh? Alright, we can do that. So that's why we ain't been seeing him around. Now he should be. Can't wait to see those naked guys running around. Zapow. I don't know. I kind of have mixed feelings about Penn. I don't hate him. He's just kind of like a, you know. He's nothing to Cass, bruh. I like the Gazette theme. Alright, well, you said something about a pine cone. And you said something about throwing it in a fire, right? Well, don't mind if I do. Oh my god, the fusing menu is a nightmare. Did you like that? Well, you seem awfully unbothered. That's pretty cool. I like that. Okay, so I'll go, y'all, but I'm not gonna do it right this second. One, Nelly. No, I don't want that. You can have it. Will you attack me? He's not attacking me. That's very... Oh, he did. You got me. Hey, wasn't that fun? Okay, guys, I'm not gonna lie. I think I gotta call it today. I think we've had a good run. It's 2:30 a.m. I wouldn't have liked to have done it this late. It probably won't be this late tomorrow. I couldn't compete with those fireworks, bro. It was a nightmare. But I'm gonna go to bed shortly here. Thank you, whoever joined me. If any of y'all are still there, thank you for joining me. Hope y'all have a great day. And I'll be back tomorrow, and you know, I mean, the next probably 5 days after that as well. We got to get through this game so I can get all my footage that I need. So anyways, thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time. Peace out.